Alright, today I'm going to be playing Minecraft, tell you exactly what it is. It's been around for a while, but forget the history, let's just get in and play. New world. Heck, I don't know. Make it just a survival world. Let's go with all the basic options and begin. Minecraft is interesting in that it's not a lot to look at right away, but there's a lot more to it than meets the eye. Let the world kind of load around for a bit. Okay. Minecraft is exactly what you see here. It kind of spits you out into an open world. It's all completely randomly generated. Of course, there are rules behind it, and basically you do whatever you want. There are, certain rules, and there are in-game objectives that you can accomplish, but it's really up to you. There's no real reward for doing those things except for, just saying you did it, which is, kind of appeals to a lot of people's play styles. As you can tell kind of right now, I'm in kind of a jungly area. A bunch of sheep over there. I'll leave them alone for now. And I'm just going to kind of explore for a bit and get a feel for the terrain around me. Now, you might have noticed a little bit earlier there was a skeleton dude walking around. Yeah, that's known as a hostile mob. It will attack you. And if you can see down at the bottom, you have hearts that represent life. Little drumsticks that represent food. When your food, runs out, you'll need to eat to replenish that. Otherwise, you'll starve to death. Okay, I'm in kind of a foresty, wintry area. There are different ways to play the game. I picked the survival mode. There's also the creative mode where you can actually fly, and basically the entirety of the game is just, placing blocks around, making cool-looking things. And I am super lucky because I have come upon a randomly generated village. This is really fortunate for so early on in the game. I seriously walked for a minute and came upon it. Villages are great because they've got a lot of resources right there. We've got water and growing seeds that'll become wheat. I'll harvest this right here first. And wheat can be made into bread, which can replenish that food bar I mentioned. So I'll go ahead and replant these. Villages are also really great because of these goofy looking dudes walking around. Formerly known as testificates, these are just known as villagers now, and you can actually trade with them. You see he's got an offer. He wants an emerald and he'll give arrows for that. This guy, emerald for bread. Emeralds you can find while you're digging around in the dirt, through various mines and whatever. Is that another? I think that's a well over there. And some villagers have really, really good trades. For example, they'll pay you if... Sorry, dude. They'll pay you for things like if you bring them wheat, they'll give you emeralds. So there's a cool little in-game economy that you can work with. Another little farm down there. We've got a well in the middle of the town. And this is just great. I think this guy's okay, he's got coal. I guess he's a blacksmith. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. Well, good. This is really useful. Okay, it's still got a lot of time left in the day. I'll keep looking around. Alright, some sugar cane over in that direction. Sugar cane can be made into sugar, which can be used in recipes like making cake, or also certain potions that'll make you go faster. Or you can turn the cane into paper and turn it into books or maps, things like that. Yeah, naturally with a game named Minecraft, there's a lot of crafting involved. I haven't gotten to any of that just yet, which I ought to do since since the day is getting on, I'll sprint over and break down a tree or two. Yeah, essentially the first thing that you need to do, at least to progress in any kind of survival Minecraft scenario, is collect some wood. And once the wood is collected, then you can turn that into planks. You can turn the planks into a crafting table. You can make torches, tools, a lot of other things that are necessary for, I don't know. They're honestly not really necessary for anything. They just come in really handy if you want to do stuff. Alright, so hop back into the village. Man, there is a lot of wheat around here. This is... Ooh, and these look like carrots. I actually haven't done much farming since they added the new vegetation. There's now carrots and potatoes and other such things. You know, I typically stick to bread, but I guess that's just me. But it's nice to have the option. Okay, so I guess I will... commandeer this little hut? No. Gotta live in style. I'm gonna take the big house. Of course, it's not like the villagers will know or care that it belongs to me, but I'll know. Okay, turn all the wood into wooden planks. To those planks. Oh, well, I already have a crafting table. I'm done. Start with a couple sticks. And to make the wooden pickaxe, the first of the necessary wooden tools. Once you get a wooden pickaxe, you can collect cobblestone. Then you can make cobblestone tools and progress from there. So I'll mine out these stones. It sounded like that was a bat. I guess there's a cave underneath here. And I'll get some more for iron or wooden stone shovels. Make some swords out of this. And a bunch of pickaxes, because I'll be using those a lot. Man, I seriously could not have planned a better starting area. And while I'm over here, a bunch of gravel too, and coal. This is perfect. Gravel is useful because when you break it down, you can turn it into it'll randomly turn into flint. You can use flint to make a flint and steel or arrows, so that comes in pretty handy too. If this is your first time seeing the game, you know, everything you can see here is made of blocks. You could consider these to be kind of voxels instead of, well, it's not entirely correct, but it's easy to think of things that way. And most blocks that you break, you know, you can just punch them, and then you can place them wherever else you want. So you can use, you know, any collection of blocks to make whatever kind of structures you want, make designs or enormous paintings out of the landscape. Really, the possibilities are endless. Yeah, these look like potatoes. But I don't know what they look like when they're ready to harvest. I think this is it. Punch. Sweet. Potatoes. Wow, that's really easy, actually. I like potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Yeah, I'll just keep planting potatoes. And carrots, I have no idea what carrots do. But I guess I can replant these. Whatever. Okay. So, man, I've gone all this time... Oh, perfect, sheep. Sheep are really important because... not my house. because when you either kill them or shear them, they drop wool, and you need wool in order to make a bed, which makes life in Minecraft a whole lot easier. Why did I come here? Okay. Make some tools. Make a sword. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Some pickaxes and shovels. The thing to know is that, you can see it's getting darker. There are day and night cycles. And at night, or at least in the dark, is when enemies have a chance to appear. They can just randomly spawn out in the open, anywhere that there isn't sufficient lighting. Sat 2, 3. Okay, I've got 3 wool. So it's important if you, want to smooth things over, if you don't want to kill bad guys all the time, you can make a bed and sleep off the night and just wake up the next morning. So that's what I'm going to do right now. 2, 3. 2, 3. And here's my bed. So I'll put that in the corner here and go to sleep. Now what this also does is this resets what's called my spawn point. If I had died at any point up to now, I would have reappeared with none of my inventory. Everything would be gone. And I would be back in the place where I first started this video. So, it's not too far away from here, so it wouldn't have been too big of a tragedy, but it would still be annoying. So that's the first day. I'll cut it here, and I'll see you next time.